Is that really you? My friend from Rothgar? It is you! Something has finally gone right in this hot and sandy land. I lost my uncle's goods, my guard. I even lost my cat. Mother was right. I never should have come here. You don't know the half of it. For a Khajiit raised by orcs in Rothgar, I always hoped to visit the land of my natural parents. But was I welcomed? No! I was robbed! My uncle trusted me. I was going to prove myself. Instead, I'm just a failure. We were taking my uncle's gourmet moon sugar to the market in Rimmen. We had just set up camp for the night when we were attacked. My cat Winks ran away. My guard, Maisy, chased after the thieves. I'm worried about them. Our camp isn't far from here, just over that rise and across the river. I looked, but I'm terrible at finding clues. Maybe you'll have better luck figuring out where the thieves went after they took my uncle's gourmet moon sugar. I worked up the courage to write to my Khajiit family. My uncle Hizikar answered. They said I was the best Khajiit trader in Rothgar, and he invited me to help with a family business. I lied, but even I could see the quality of his moon sugar. That would be Maisy. She works for my uncle. Best caravan guard in the business. That's what Uncle Hizikar said. And I believe him. Maisy is fantastic. She's smart, funny, brave. She fought like an orc. Even chased after the thieves when they ran. Winks? Oh, she's a great cat. Curious, adventurous, brave. Except today, for some reason. She ran off at the first sign of trouble, and I haven't seen her since. I hope she's all right. And I did, too, for a little while. Then I received a response to my letter, and my uncle invited me to southern elsewhere. I may have exaggerated my level of experience, which is why Uncle Hizikar trusted me with his precious cargo. This is where it happened. One moment I was spending a nice evening with Maisy and Winks. The next, those tuskless bastards were upon us. This is where it happened. They came out of nowhere. I remember getting hit and knocked to the ground. When I recovered, Winks was gone. But I heard Maisy shouting. She was chasing after those tuskless thieves. I want to say 3, but it was dark, and they came at us so fast. Had to be at least 3 to haul away my uncle's gourmet moon sugar. There could have been more. I hope for Maisy's sake it was only 3, though. I'm not an expert. I don't even like this stuff. But the purity of my uncle's moon sugar, well, it practically glows. He also adds herbs grown in the same fields to give it something extra. Anyway, look around and see if anything stands out. Looks like they dropped one of the sacks. So, no loss. You found my dagger. My brother Avred gave it to me before I left Rothgar. That sound. Did you hear that? Winks! What is it, Winks? What are you trying to tell us? Winks, can you take us to Maisy? Woohoo! Look at Winks go! Follow that cat! Smugglers. You did it, Winks. Good kitty. I knew Winks could do it. I asked her to find Maisy, and she led us right to this spot. Winks has never failed me before. She's an expert tracker, you know. My brother Avreg would use her to find me when I got turned around on a hunt. I want to rush down there and rescue Maisy, but I'd probably just make matters worse. I can't tell you how much I'd appreciate it. Besides, I'm still feeling a little discombobulated from the attack. I'm gonna take Winks and find a place to hide. We'll meet up with you when Maisy is safe and sound.
One would appreciate being set free. Maisy does not know what these bastards did with our moon sugar. Maybe you could look around while this one checks on her friend. Maisy cannot believe she allowed these stinky smugglers to ambush us and take our cargo. This one is never so negligent in her duties. But Zhasim was so... Never mind that now. Did you find the stolen moon sugar? Let Maisy see that. The note mentions that 1/3 of the shipment is headed to Senchal, while the rest was taken to 2 drop points. One by the river north of the swamp, and another at an old farm. Too many places for Maisy to cover by herself. He did. Zhasim is not like other Khajiit. He is different. Maisy will find Zhasim and try to intercept the smuggler going to Sanchal. Could you go to the drop points and retrieve the rest of the stolen moon sugar?
Maisy! Winks and I were so worried. see you met our friend.
This one is pleased to see you as well, Zhasim. While your friend finds the stolen moon sugar, we must hurry to Sunshal.
I owe you a great debt for saving Maisy and finding Winks. Thank you so much, my friend. But what was that about Sensual and the stolen moon sugar? Is there still a chance to recover my uncle's goods? Well, that accounts for one of the portions. What about the other two? My uncle could be ruined if he lost 2/3 of his harvest. Then I owe you even more, friend. Well, my time here has been one disaster after another. I think I want to stay in Elsweyr and learn the family business. But if I lose the moon sugar, my uncle will disown me and send me back to Hrothgar. Don't be silly. I can visit them and write to them whenever I like. But this is a chance to get to know my Khajiit mother's family, to learn what it means to be Khajiit. And Maisy, well, she's really quite something, isn't she? I can't imagine that's true. She's so confident, so full of fire and steel. We're nothing alike. No, I think I'll keep those particular thoughts just between us, if you don't mind.
Hey, over here. Could use a little help.
Have you heard the rumors? Sai Sahan,
What a good
sailing with a
idea,
crew of
Zhasim.
smugglers.
If we sell
Aye,
to
and
merchants
I'm the
here in
daughter of the
Central,
Bella.
we can turn a much faster profit for your uncle.
Oh, friend, we were so worried. You were gone so long, and we haven't been able to find the smuggler or the moon sugar bound for Central. Please tell me you had better luck. Even if you didn't, tell me anyway. I need some good news right now. Seriously? You aren't pulling my tusk, are you? No, of course not. Well, that is good news. Now, if only we knew where to find the last portion of the stolen moon sugar. Let me see that. Oh, this is terrible. If the smugglers go through with this plan, they'll ruin my uncle's reputation. No one will ever buy his gourmet moon sugar again. Oh, friend, could you go across the bay and recover the last of our cargo? If you can recover the last of the gourmet moon sugar, I have a plan that I think will impress my uncle and show him I am good for the family business. Well, once we recover the gourmet moon sugar, instead of incurring the expense of traveling all the way to Rimmen, we sell the cargo here. Maisy thinks it's a good plan. We may not get as much as in the big city, but we'll earn a fair price. Not yet. My uncle gave me a contact in Rimmen, but I don't know anyone here in Central. Luckily, Maisy has made plenty of runs for my uncle. She thinks she can introduce me to the right merchants here in town.
Where is that hat?
I need a break.
heard the rumors? Sai Sahan, sailing with a crew of smugglers.
Aye, and I'm the daughter of Debella.
I cannot. That does not seem. This one's uncle will finalize the ongoing contract. This exclusive arrangement for our gourmet moon sugar will benefit us all.
This one is pleased. We look forward to being the only distributor of your gourmet moon sugar in all of Palatine.
You did it, Zhasim.
Look at that! I actually negotiated a profitable contract for my uncle. But what of you, my friend? Were you able to secure the last of the stolen moon sugar? What an eventful day! I lost my cat, my uncle's moon sugar, even my, guard. But thanks to you, everyone is safe and sound. And we even made a deal for my uncle's gourmet moon sugar. What began as a nightmare has become a dream come true. I think I'm a child of two places, Hrothgar and elsewhere. I don't think I can be truly happy staying in just one of them. But I've got another idea. Zhasim and Winks are gonna become the traitors they always knew they could be. I'm gonna ask my uncle to let Maisy and me open a trade route between Orsinium and Sensual. If Maisy is willing, of course. Here, friend, for all your help. Thanks.
Nephew, this one came as soon as he got the message from Maisy.
Uncle, we sold your moon sugar and negotiated an exclusive trade agreement.
This one sent you to Rimin and you wind up in Senchal expanding our business? Izikar is impressed.
Uncle, I want to talk to you about another opportunity.
You did well, Zhasim. This one wants to hear all about your ideas for the business.